laced up.
Let's go!
It's time for Banter with the boys.
Yo, welcome back to Banter with the Boys. Gridiron updates, week 8. I'm Smelty, of course, as always.
Coach.
Well, not for the
Welcome
last couple
back.
weeks. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for being able to fill in, Jake, at moment's notice.
I tried. I got big shoes to fill.
No, doubtful. But welcome back. Glad to have you back for
Glad to
another
be back.
episode, of course. Peep the Ravens hat, still representing.
Yep.
What's
The
your
other
record?
purple.
1-5.
Rob, our co-host. Welcome back.
Thank you. Well, welcome back to you, actually.
Right.
I had to carry
It's
all
true.
the weight of the hosting last week, and it was okay.
That was good. It was
thank
good.
you.
It was good. Like the sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you saw the sweatshirt.
We'll go on this side.
For you Spotify listeners, it just says "get horny," but it does have horns. You know,
For the Vikings.
Vikes, obviously.
You know. Skull, baby.
Whatever.
Horns up.
Or you can take it how you want. Kev, behind the cameras, getting everything done for us as always. With that, Kev, let's head right into our Week 7 game recaps. You are my Robin.
Batman.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, there we
I don't
go.
know. Anyway, welcome back. Yeah, what are we talking about?
Week 8 football, baby.
Football. Cincinnati
7.
Bengals.
7, sorry.
Steelers traveling to Cincinnati. The Bengals wearing quite possibly, to me, the best uniform in the league right now. Those
They were
white
very
helmets are
icy.
ridiculous. And they came out with the dub, 33-31. It felt like an old Western battle between two old rugged quarterbacks, but in Cincinnati, not out west. But you know what I mean. Fun to see those guys go at it, and both proving why you still don't want to give them the ball late in the game.
Age is just a number to both of those quarterbacks.
Slanging it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't lie. I saw Aaron Rodgers take off for a run, and it was a little bit quicker than I anticipated.
And he still has the arm strength. He got that last play of the game. He, 70 yards in the air?
Even on that deep interception, which was a big miss, he was going for DK, I believe. I can't remember, but that super deep interception, feet weren't set at all, just looked effortless. So
Yeah.
outside of that play, now that we're on Aaron Rodgers for some reason automatically,
You love him.
but
Secretly.
I feel like his footwork is getting better as the season progresses. He seems like he's getting through progressions a little bit faster to me. I know
A little more confidence in that
I think so.
Achilles,
To me-
it's like
to
it's
me, it
fully
feels that
back
way.
now.
To me, it feels that way a little bit.
I think it also helped the Bengals defense couldn't get any pressure. There's no pass rush from
No.
the Bengals at all. So you got all day back there in the pocket.
For sure. But I don't know. I'm just saying the footwork looked great. So, I mean, probably that. Probably a massive factor. And Hendrickson did not play, right?
No, he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So, one of the better edge rushers not playing. But Jalen Warren looked good, too. That's going to also help your passing game out massively. I don't know. Good to see that. Shifty player.
Yeah, I mean, that was all, Flacco throwing for over 300, 3 tutties. Aaron matching him with his 300 and that kind of the end of the game, that long, 68-yarder to Firemouth.
Yeah.
Moose, as the crowd yells. So it was a good, fun game. It was back and forth, especially that fourth quarter, coming down kind of who had possession last. And then it was kind of that play, Kevin, if you want to throw up the video now of
we don't know these
little
videos.
Joe
Jake and I
Flacco here
don't know
running
what
on
videos
the
you picked.
boot there. So that 40-yard, you were talking about Rodgers making a run, though. So it was a big key play, though. I kind of ran another 2-3 minutes off that clock there.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about did you see the look on Flacco's face when he hit Chase right in the number 1? He
Yep.
bounced off
And he
his
dropped
chest,
it.
and he just couldn't.
Yeah. He was pretty surprised with that random drop out of one of the best NFL receivers in the league. So, but big win for the Bengals to get back to 3-3.
Yeah.
I think Burrow's still projected mid-December.
I think so, yeah.
Where he's at for injury. So if they can just stay around, hang around, you never know in that division. You never know.
And arguably, they got 2 winnable games coming up. They play the New York Jets at home and the Bears at home. So those are 2 winnable games for the Bengals to kind of like you said, get back on track. This was a solid team they played, and they almost gave it up.
Yep.
You know, they looked.
Sure did.
The Bengals looked okay early on.
Yeah, so if they can get through for like 500 through the next 6 games, and that's kind of projected 6 more weeks for Burrow to get back, and you never know how it could finish out. So,
absolutely. With that, let's see real quick. We're not talking about the Steelers today. Yes, we are. We're going to talk about the Steelers in a little bit as they play the Packers on Sunday Night Football. So don't forget to check out our preview episode, which will be released after this one. Let's move on to our next game: the Rams versus the Jaguars.
blowout.
I don't know how I can
What a whooping.
really talk about this that much, but Matthew Stafford, I believe, is first player, I think, in international game to throw for 5 touchdowns, I believe.
I'd believe that.
That sounds very feasible.
Only 182
London.
yards, but man, got her done.
Yeah.
Just absolutely shredded the Jacksonville defense. They were missing.
Puka.
No, I was thinking about Jacksonville.
Oh, Lloyd. Devin Lloyd.
Yeah, tied for the lead in league interceptions. So, not having him back there is gonna kind of suck for you. But
It was one of those games the Rams got up early, real quick. Banter, I think we got a clip of one of his touchdowns, one of his 3 touchdowns. He filled in real nice for Puka Nacua being out that week.
Puka can take another week off too.
They have a bye this week, so I guess they automatically get a week off. And Trevor really struggled against that Rams defense. Couldn't get the running game going off. Started
then they
it
come
all.
back out against the Saints.
So
Which play is this?
that's one of
fade.
Adams.
I think that's his first one.
Yeah, fun to see Devontae. He got 3, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
3
he got
touchdowns
3.
on that one. Well, not
Actually,
that
no,
play.
That
but
was the third.
That
one,
was his
'cause
third one.
Yeah. And they
So-
say the fade is dead.
No,
Not when Devontae Adams is on
Yeah,
the field.
yeah.
Are you kidding me? In the red zone?
Yeah,
Get out of here.
even though JJ dropped one for us.
That's right. Well,
We'll get to
there.
that.
We'll get there. Yeah. On the other side of the ball, Trevor Lawrence, obviously, when you get down early, you have to just start hucking the ball at that point. 48 pass attempts, no surprise there. But Travis Hunter getting his first, and I mean, probably the only light for the Jacksonville Jaguars, if there was one, if you could find one other than getting to travel overseas. But Travis Hunter getting his first NFL touchdown, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, good for him. It was in garbage time though.
Yeah, they didn't
So-
score till the 4th quarter.
Right.
Oh, well.
So and they need to get him the ball more if he's going to be that dynamic playmaker for him, because Brian Thomas Jr. is just like disappeared all of a sudden in year 2.
He's got a case of the drop skis.
Yeah, sophomore slump, whatever you want to call it.
Yep, I would definitely agree with that right now.
Yeah, the Jags team though is also just being playing undisciplined. 11 penalties, 119 yards.
11
on it.
penalties, I think, 7 or 9 sacks? It was a lot of sacks.
Yeah, they gave up 7 sacks too. Just
Yeah, over 100
But against that
yards of
Rams
penalties,
defense,
for sure,
when
Unbelievable.
you know the Jaguars are passing, that's the one of those front. Yeah, I mean, we saw it as
You're gonna
Vikings fans. You don't want to see that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be put in that position. So
we're not talking about them, but real quick, the Jaguars traveling to Las Vegas this week. What do you think?
I mean, it's kind of almost like a must-win for the Jaguars on this scenario.
To
but
stay relevant, kind of,
It is,
in this season, in their own division.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah.
I think the Colts
with
have
the
the
Colts,
best record in the
with the
NFL
Colts
right now.
running away with it.
yeah,
I
so
can't believe we're talking about that right
After
now.
Danny
last year,
Dimes.
yeah.
And then after that, they travel to Houston. That's gonna be a toughie. So, Jaguars, get your stuff together, man. After starting kind of strong, let's see the Rams.
just not playing consistent,
Rams
and
bye
that
week.
seems to be kind of your Trevor Lawrence scenario right now.
They had opportunities for field goals too, and they passed up on them to go for it and try and score touchdowns. And I think those were missed opportunities. Try to get some points on the board, build some momentum for your offense.
And Liam did come out and say kind of like, "Hey, I'm to blame a little bit on this loss too. This just wasn't a good game all the way around." So, good to see Coach taking a little bit of accountability for some of the mistakes that game.
Kind of a boring game though for London guys.
Yeah.
I mean, other than seeing touchdowns, if you want to see some sort of action, I guess.
Still-
Kyron Williams got loose like twice, on bigger runs, so whatever.
I guess you get to see a couple explosive plays is always fun to watch, versus the tush push.
Right. I think the Eagles Vikes are next. Yes.
They are.
No.
Unfortunately. Philadelphia traveling to Minnesota. Hard fought to the end, but the Vikes just couldn't outlast Jalen Hurts. I mean, played perfect game.
Nearly flawless.
Yeah.
Played a perfect game.
If
And
you're,
the Eagles
if you're
now.
looking at QBR, yes.
Right. I mean, just in general. I mean, 4 incompletions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he lost any fumbles. Nope. Just had an outstanding day all the way around. And really kind of, which is unfortunate for the rest of the league, they're not a really down the field big play team all the time. And they had a few too many in this game. So if they have unlocked that, I know we credit Brian Flores' defense all the time, but obvious miscues defensively for the Vikings. But if the Eagles can do some more of that going forward, I mean, we got to be realistic about them potentially repeating as the NFC candidate going to the Super Bowl.
Were you super impressed with them?
For the Eagles?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like with how the Vikings couldn't finish a drive and just continued to kick field goals, I feel like they should have ran away with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed with them. I thought it was a great showing from the Eagles.
I thought they played
against
a better than
defense that I
average.
feel like is solid.
I mean, I thought they played a better than average game to obviously to win. The Vikings definitely played a well below average, multiple
I
possessions.
was just impressed with Jalen Hurts, really.
Jalen Hurts was really, and
you
you could obviously Flores' game plan was not to let Barkley get loose.
Which,
That is one thing they did. They did
they
a
They held him
Contain
down.
him.
That the first AJ touchdown on that 4th down, you got to get some pressure. How long do you expect, a linebacker / safety to cover a guy?
100%.
And I also think on the backside, I didn't get to see the all 22 that. I feel like somebody else should have been on that backside help where Josh was thinking he had a little help. I don't know if it was Harry or if it was Theo Jackson. I think it was like a tight end on that play, kind of ran a post in there, and they both went with him, and no one was covering that backside. So, but Devontae, Smitty had a really nice game.
Yeah.
Defensively, though, I mean, we moved the ball periodically against that secondary, and
It just felt like Carson Wentz had
a very
no
off game.
touch at times. Like just no touch, just I don't know how else to explain a touch pass, I guess. But it's just a field pass, just a little 5-yard bloop, to your
He's
running
playing too
back.
fast.
I just
right
don't
now.
understand it.
He's
Yeah.
playing way too fast. He's going through his regressions
Now-
so fast on that ham little thing where he's wide open. His first
Right
read
on. That's
just
what I'm saying.
moved right through it to no other read. And then that was the intentional grounding. As a veteran, that is not
That's
a veteran
horrible.
play.
That was horrible.
So
I'll give him credit on the first interception because you got Jalen Carter in your face,
true.
bearing down on you. I can't. That was a pick 6, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean,
Just didn't see him.
It sucks. Didn't see him, and again, he got drilled from that. So I can't blame him all that much on that one. It just sucks, but. Curious to see what they're able to do against the Chargers this week. So we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles still need to figure out their run game. I know that everybody's focusing on stopping Saquon and trying to make the Eagles beat him through
Eagles
the air.
just get the ball in his hands
But
outside.
Saquon
Outside the box.
Only one game is Saquon rushed for over 50 yards.
I know. I have him in fantasy.
It's just brutal.
Well, they got the Giants next, so he'll go off. It'll be fine.
For the Eagles.
Yeah,
Well,
correct.
Yeah, their front four is pretty solid.
You should
This is the game right here.
pick the Giants to upset the Eagles again.
They've already done it once.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just a weird Vikings game. It was nice to see O'Neal back. You have Jackson,
Who may or
still
may
in
not
there.
be back this week.
Center could have played a little better game overall. It was really interesting to see Flores' strategy on the tush push,
yeah.
laying that guy down. I think you're going to see that more often because that doesn't allow
Somebody
the
else is
lineman
definitely
to
gonna
get
try
that
that.
below leverage.
100%.
You see it look like it
100%.
worked.
Just create a pile. It sucks to be there. And it was
Man.
it was the rookie too. What was his name? I can't remember, but
The
say, man,
F and G is what.
yeah.
Put the F and G down on the bottom of the pile.
And the slow mo when he went forward, his helmet almost crushed his hand. And he
Yeah,
was just
I saw
getting
that.
crushed. I was like, oh my god, he's about to break his hand. Somehow missed. But,
So
anyway, that's a wrap on this game. But the Eagles getting the win, 28-22 over our Minnesota Vikings. Jake obviously likes them too because it's the other purple. All right, no
mandatory.
comment. He said no comment, so it's fine. Falcons traveling to San Francisco, taking an L to the 49ers. By the way, those that care or keep track of our picks, I have not updated any of that crap. So
Thank you.
Next week, yes, I'll have that done.
You said that 2 weeks ago.
Yep. No, well, I wasn't here last week.
Yeah, he was coaching. He was
So you
coaching
had
up
2
the young
weeks
ones.
to do it.
Yeah. Well, shh. Don't help me. All right. Yeah. Anyway, 49ers getting the win, 20-10. Christian McCaffrey, have a day. I mean,
Having a season.
unstoppable.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely going off right now. Really hope that I'm not even gonna say it. Hope to keep seeing him do that all season.
I mean, he's with all the injuries, especially on the defensive side. Like and then the coaching staff, and I think their strategy and thought process is just keeping that team winning. You know, what are they 5-2 now?
They are 5-2.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
5-2.
and it was really interesting. Penix not having a really great
no,
game.
It's very pedestrian of him.
He did get banged up at the end of that game, so it'll be interesting moving forward if Kirkle gets a shot this week.
Kirk was ready to go in.
No, I saw him warming
He's
up.
always ready.
He
to
was
go.
ready.
Are you kidding me? Kirk Cousins is always gonna be ready
like
to go.
Runk-
in.
Uncle
what you're gonna
Rico.
get?
Put
What
me
you
in, coach.
Yeah, exactly. What you're gonna get at this point? Who knows?
We won
Could be
state.
good, could be bad. It's 50-50 shot, but. You can guarantee he's always ready to go in the game. Helmet on all the time.
Yeah. And Mac Jones still just managing effective games,
Yeah.
In Purdy's absence. And I don't know if Purdy's even going to be back this week.
I don't think he is.
So, and San Francisco kept Atlanta scoreless into the fourth, first game without their captain in the middle, Warner.
They did.
So,
Yeah, hats off to Saleh for figuring out how to run that defense without Warner.
he's got him
And
buzzing.
Yeah,
Keeping Bijan Robinson at 40 rushing yards, that's not easy to do.
Nope.
not at all.
Boy, we know it.
Yeah. Seen it.
But
The whole league has seen it.
no, great game from the 49ers. Again, a team that I know for me, I haven't been super high on throughout the season.
They're like this year's Rams from last year. They were like
You think so?
expecting to fail, but they just keep.
Yeah.
They just won't.
This
They're
wall.
just so
Yeah,
banged up. And
they
you're like,
just
all right,
won't.
when are the wheels officially going to
Yeah.
fall off? And they just keep going.
Yeah, because I think that was the offensive line for the Rams last year that they came into the season with nobody, and they just chucked along, kept winning.
Well, they got a tougher one on paper coming up this week, and we will touch on that again in our next show. Who do the Falcons got here?
Dolphins, give them a W.
Oh, the Finns. Okay.
Mike Daniels' last game.
You think so?
Oh,
I
Could
don't-
be if he loses.
Yeah, it's got to happen.
It's got to get close. It feels
there's
like
the-
that locker room is all messed up, especially to his comments and the way it's going.
And their bye week is week 12. There's no way
What
you're
did
going to
Tua
hang on
say
to Mike
recently?
McDaniels
Correct.
for
Right. How long are you gonna
for
let this
3
go?
more weeks, 4
Right.
more weeks.
Tua came out like 2 weeks ago when it was saying like guys aren't being accountable and stuff like that, and he was kind of calling some people out, or not, exactly by
Nonchalantly,
name, but
a Minnesotan way of calling somebody out.
yeah, and then like, he apologized. He said he shouldn't have done it and stuff. It's just
Too late.
creating, narratives for reporters to ask questions about that aren't football related.
But look what's happening. We were talking about the Falcons, and the Falcons going to play the Dolphins, and now the Dolphins things going on just stole that even from our little podcast right now. So
Sure.
there you go.
It is.
It is going on in Miami. So not in a good way. Not in a good way.
No.
So let's move on to our final game here. The Bucks traveling to Detroit. Man, tough place to play right now. Detroit goes to 3-0 at home.
Well, Monday Night Football, yeah.
That fan base was loud.
Oh yes.
Holy cow, were they
Between
ready.
them and Cincinnati, I feel like we're the loudest fan bases this weekend for me.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Breathing the old decibel meter?
No.
Breaking her down like that.
No.
I mean, what else can we say about Gibbs right now? 2-18
Again,
from
cheat code,
scrimmage,
man.
couple tutties, got that 78
CMC number.
yarder.
It's CMC number.
And you can just see the speed. Like, he just put it in cruise control about the 30. Baker, you could definitely see he was struggling. Mike Evans with that tough catch. Well, I actually almost called it a catch. We got hurt. It ends up being a clavicle.
Yeah.
And then
he got
concussion.
the concussion at the same
And
time.
he still caught the ball in my book.
Didn't you have Mike Evans on your fantasy?
Not this year, last
No.
year.
Oh, last year. Okay.
And then you could see that Mbakwe was not at full speed. Ibuka. We'll see when Godwin comes back. I don't know where Bucky Irvin quite is right now. So it was a struggle, very big struggle for the Bucks to compete in that game. And like you said, the
Against
crowd
a
was
good
in it
team.
against a really
playoff
good team. So.
in their house. That defense was flying around fast. I mean, fast, and that was the difference for me. It was really the Buccaneers defense not filling gaps properly, just in the slightest, and Gibbs taking full advantage of that. Yeah. That was the biggest thing for me this game.
And there were points where it felt like the game was like it felt like it was out of reach, but point wise or score wise, it was pretty close. And I'm just, as I'm watching, I was like, okay, when's Baker? When are we going to see Baker, like MVP Baker right now?
And they've been losing in the fourth quarter of almost every game this year, so you never know when the Buccaneers are actually.
So it felt like it was within reach, and I'm waiting for Baker to do Baker things, and unfortunately it didn't happen. But I think a lot of that had to do with just that front four on the defensive side of Detroit putting pressure on Baker. I felt like Baker didn't feel comfortable and was rushing his progressions and just like missing throw after throw after throw because he was just trying to get it out.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the front four is going to do, is hurry you up like that. And then when you got the C squad of receivers running routes for you that, you consistently don't trust as much. And, he's flanging it all over the place. So, Lions, the roar's been restored.
The roar has been restored. Somebody I do not look forward to the Vikings playing on November 2nd as the Lions head into their bye week right now. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. They'll be a tough out. So, but
let's see here. Who do the Bucs got?
The Aints.
The Saints.
Oh yeah. That's right. Baker has massive hate for the Saints too.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Tell me more.
I can't remember why.
Okay.
I can't remember why. I just remember there's a thing with Baker and the Saints, and he hates them.
Well, when you get a podcast, you can tell us.
Maybe you'll see. Oh, you know what? When I do, when we start one, I'll let you know. But that's a good place for that type of information.
It would be.
God,
yeah, on point.
Unbelievable. So we'll just leave that alone. Thanks, Rob.
You're welcome.
Anyway, with that, we'll close your episode down, Rob.
My episode. Oh yeah. So yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. We're gonna get to some news.
Join us in the next episode where we'll go over the injuries, just a little bit of news, nothing crazy, and then don't forget to check out our Week 8 preview and picks. Thanks to Jake, of course, for being here.
Thanks for having me back again. Appreciate it.
We're getting a lot of Jake time this season.
I like it.
A lot of Jake time. Rob, of course, thanks for being here as always. I
Thank
guess
you.
it's fine.
Thank you.
It's fine. No, I'm not. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Kev, thanks for getting everything done for us as always, getting these out. That's why you can hear us right now.
You're the best.
With that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe wherever you listen to the Banter, whether that's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or iHeartRadio. And we will see you in the next episode of our Tent Talk.
Skol, baby.
Peace.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Tune in next time for more Banter with the boys.